others don't. You are hardwired to change the world. Unlike 9 out of 10 people, your mind is irrepressible, and this threatens authority. You were born to be a revolutionary. You can't stand rules because in your heart you know there's a better way. You have strengths dangerous to the establishment, and it wants them eliminated. So your whole life you've been told your strengths are weaknesses. Now I'm telling you otherwise. Your impulsivity is a gift. Impulses are your key to the miraculous. Your distractibility is an artifact of your inspired creativity. Your mood swings reflect the natural pulse of life. They give you unstoppable energy when you're high, and deep soulful insight when you're low. Been diagnosed with a disorder? That's society's latest way to deny its own illness by pointing the finger at you. Your addictive personality is just a symptom of your vast, underused capacity for heroic creative expression and spiritual connection. Your utter lack of repression, your wide-eyed idealism, your unmitigated open mind. Didn't anyone ever tell you? These are the traits shared by the greatest pioneers and visionaries, innovators, revolutionaries, procrastinators, and drama queens, activists on the social scene, space cadets, and mavericks, philosophers, and derelicts, business suits, flying fighter jets, football stars, and sex addicts, celebrities with ADD, alcoholics who seek novelty, first responders, prophets and saints, mystics, and change agents. We are all the same, you know, 'cause we're all affected by the way. We are all the same, you know, 'cause we're all attracted to the flame. You know in your heart there's a natural order, something more sovereign than any man-made rules or laws could ever express. And this natural order is called the way. The way is the eternal substrate of the cosmos. It guides the very current of time and space. The way is known by some as the will of God, divine providence, the Holy Spirit, the implicate order, the Tao, reverse entropy, life force. But for now, we'll simply call it the way. The way is reflected in you as the source of your inspiration, the source of your passions, your wisdom, your enthusiasm, your intuition, your spiritual fire, love. The way takes the chaos out of the universe and breathes life into it, giving it divine order. The way, when expressed by the mind, is genius. When perceived through the eyes, is beauty. When felt through the senses, is grace. When allowed into the heart, is love. Most people cannot sense the way directly, but then there are the wayseers, the keepers of the flame. Wayseers have an unexplainable knack for just knowing the way. They sense it in their very being. They can't tell you why or how they arrived at the right answer. They just know it in their core. They can't show their work, so don't ask. Their minds simply resonate with the way. When the way is present, so are they. While others are blind to it, and society begs you to ignore it, the way stirs you inside. Neurological repression blocks most people's awareness of the way. Censoring all thoughts and impulses from the unconscious is their prefrontal cortex, the Gestapo of the brain. Nothing which violates its socialized programming even gets through. But your mind is different. Your mind has been cracked wide open to the way by some miraculous genetic trait, some psychotropic chemical, or maybe even by the will of your own soul. Your brain's reward pathways have been hijacked. Dopamine employed to overthrow the fascist dictatorship of your prefrontal cortex. Now 99% of human civilization is populated with those whose brains are blocked to the way. Their brains are hardwired to enforce the social programming indoctrinated since birth. Unlike you, they cannot break out of this programming because they have not yet experienced the necessary revolution of mind. These programmed people take social institutions and rules very seriously. Society is full of games programmed to keep people's minds occupied so they will not revolt. These games often cause sick fixations on peculiar protocols, power structures, taboos, and domination, all subtle forms of human bondage. This distinct form of madness is not only tolerated by the masses, but insisted upon. The programmed ones believe in rules so forcefully, they become willing to destroy anyone who violates them. Wayseers are the ones who call their bluff. Since Wayseer minds are free to reject social programming, Wayseers readily see these social institutions for what they are, imaginary games. Wayseers comfort the disturbed and disturb the comfortable. Helping those who are lost in these games and refuse to help themselves is the calling of many Wayseers. Since Wayseers are the ones who keep contact with the original source of reality, they are able to disrupt societal conventions and even governments to realign humanity with the way. The Wayseers are an ancient lineage, a kind of priesthood, carriers of the flame, ones in the know. There must always be Wayseers to reform the dizzying, psychotic, spinning wheels of society, giant, mindless hamster wheels obscuring the pure blue sky, keeping humanity shackled in a darkened cage. So Wayseers are called to shed light on the madness of society, to continually resurrect the timeless, transcendent spirit of truth. Wayseers reveal this divine truth by devoting themselves to the birth of some creative or disruptive act, expressed through art or philosophy, innovations that shake up industry, revolutions for democracy, coups that topple hypocrisy, movements of solidarity, changes that leave a legacy, rebellions against policy, spirit-infused technology, moments of clarity, things that challenge barbarity, watersheds of sincerity, momentous drives for charity. We are all the same, you know, 'cause we're all affected by the way. We are all the same, you know, 'cause we're all attracted to the flame. This is your calling, Wayseer. You found your tribe. Welcome home.
Today we've had a very special day. We've offered 15 hours of live broadcast. Well, not quite 15 hours yet, but that is our goal. We're aiming to do that. Right now we are getting some live stream queued up of Union Square. We just actually completed a community COP, and we've had some wonderful programming today. We've had some yoga and meditation for the workers. Okay, and we're Gloria. We're live. So we're going to cut very quickly to live stream. We're very excited to do that for you guys. It's something new that we're trying out at Manhattan Neighborhood Network today. We're actually going to go cut to Ustream to Timcast. Tim is down in Union Square right now covering the marches. So without further ado, control room, please.
on one block at a time between Waverly and Astor. Right now, there's got to be, let's see, this is how I kind of do it. I kind of do it in groups. I'm like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. There's probably 300 people at least, 300 to 500 people per block. So, you know, at 20 blocks, 500 people, that's 10,000 easy. There's got to be upwards of 20,000 people. It's hard to tell right now. Hard to tell. It'd be great to get up stairs on a building and get an overhead shot. I'm going to figure out how I can do that. There's an overhead. I just saw a guy hanging out a window upstairs here.
Hey guys, so that was, we were just on the live stream, and we just tried to show you OWS HD TV. We're gonna go to LA now. We're gonna get a little piece of Occupy LA. You guys have that queued? All right, so in the meantime, my name is Brad. We're here at Manhattan Neighborhood Network. We are aiming to provide 15 hours of coverage today. We're about halfway through our day. We just had Community Cop on. It's been a very exciting day down here. We're trying some very innovative and interesting techniques, trying to use some technology. So here we go to Occupy LA.
Beautiful. Thank you. Right now. Oh, but he is live and he is up there.
I think Karina's gonna buy an apple. You know where
This is the game we're going to play today. Hey guys, welcome back to our broadcast. We just were showing Occupy LA. We are going to be bringing you Occupy Global Revolution. It's a live stream channel. It's been broadcasting since September 17th, since the occupation. Actually, they've been broadcasting here since September 17th, but they were actually out in the Acampada campaign that happened in Spain. And are we queued up? We're ready to go? All right, so we're gonna make that cut right now.
Oh my God.
We are asking for a general strike. We are not only asking for it, but we're going to get it.
Shit, I gotta switch batteries. I'm glad I called that. Shit, I gotta switch batteries. I'm glad I called that.
We are asking for a general strike. We are not only asking for it, but we're going to get it.
There we go. And try and put my other battery in my pack without dropping shit again.
We are asking for a general strike. We are not only asking for it, but we're going to get it.
That was really weird. I just, on the lower part of my shoulder blade, I felt this burning sensation. That's really weird. Okay, now there's 4 helicopters. 3 of them are up high hovering, and then we have an NYPD one
We are
flying
asking for
low.
a general strike. We are not only asking for it, but we're going to get it.
Oh, every time I turn around, there's new banners and signs. Wow. Finally, people are catching up. They had us trapped inside the park. There was other unions that had lined up, and they didn't want.
We are
They
asking
trapped
for a
everyone in the
strike.
park. They couldn't
We're
get
not
to the
only
march.
asking for it, but we're going to get
Finally,
it.
the first barrier we took open ourselves, and then they were kind enough to put about 4 people wide, maybe, if you're lucky, space for everyone to get out. You know, there's like 2,000 people trapped in the park. I'm really surprised Black Bloc didn't take the initiative and take the barriers down for us, because they were here. They were just chilling.
We are
I don't think they
asking
knew
for a general
we were
strike.
trying to march.
We're not only asking for it, but we're going to get it.
And that's another reason why, oh my God, I can see down the street. Holy shit, guys, I know this march has been going on for a while. I'm dark, or am I getting a black screen? There's a difference.
We are asking for a general strike. We're not only asking for it, but we're going to get it.
Buy my chicken. Oh, cock, yeah.
We are asking for a general strike. We're not only asking for it, but we're going to get it.
I'm not exaggerating, but there's over 10 times as many people on this march as there was this morning. A lot of schools and union workers walked out and joined at Union Square. So let me know, am I darker or do I have a black screen?
We are asking for a general strike. We're not only asking for it, but we're going to get it.
Okay, so that was a Global Revolution stream. We are now going to bring you Occupy LA. Lisa's out there, and many other people are filming for their Occupy LA media team. So if the control room is ready, are we ready in the control room? No, we need another minute? That's all right. So there's definitely been a lot of talk on Twitter. I don't know if anyone's following out there. We have, if you guys search for Mayday or M1, you know, definitely people having fun out there. One of them, massive public presence in Union Square, New York. Awesome Mayday pictures. If you're not protesting today, ask yourself why. And on that note, we're going to cut to Occupy LA.
Please donate to all of the streamers who are watching today, as well as if you're not watching Courtney Kisney, you should be. She is with me here. I think we're going to be okay. Yes. Some of this may not be just Occupy, it may be a combination of other stuff. The indigenous peoples marches and immigrants' rights marches. Because there's several, of course, happening. Signs say stop parades. This is the back side of the market. This is probably going to go to City Hall. That'd be my guess. Police up here ahead.
This looks too organized for Occupy.
There's occupiers up here. There's some occupiers here, no doubt.
I got into an NYU building, got up on the second floor, and got a beautiful overhead. And
That police barricades. Yes.
possibly. So I don't know if you saw that beautiful overhead shot. Everyone's got their cameras out. It's beautiful. People really trying to show what's going on. And I can feel it. They feel good about it. Fascinating. I know the man in the window.
We are moving faster than the march, which is getting us ahead here.
And that's the way the universe works. You ask and you receive. Oh, 250 Mercer, okay.
Occupiers on Freedom Stream. Do you know what Freedom's location is at the moment?
So
I'm sure that they're probably a little bit further.
And while I was walking, I said, I need to find an upper shot. And I looked up and I see my friend. I see somebody in there. That's the synchronicity of it.
I said, you already invited the guy. Yeah, I was like, I want to use it.
Smells good out here.
Was that? How's it wiggling? Oh, that's fine. Hi. How are you?
See you. How's things going?
It's going well. Can I go out?
He's just forming a line here. Trying to get the settlement down.
Okay, that was Occupy LA. As you can see, there was a march, immigration march that was happening. We are going to switch to Occupy Indianapolis. Indianapolis's footage. I'm sorry, what was that? Minneapolis. That was Minneapolis. We're going to cut to Minneapolis. Just to let you know, this is MNN's coverage of May Day, 15 hours of broadcast. We're just waiting for the control room to get Minneapolis queued up. Thanks for tuning in today. Just so you guys see, there was a very interesting tweet on Twitter. It said, interesting to watch how differently police act when there are firefighters and union guys around. I thought that was very interesting. So we're at Minneapolis. All right, well, thanks for tuning in. That was just Occupy Minneapolis. We're scouring the live stream feeds, the Ustream feeds, looking for great live stream footage. There's been some tweets that have come along. Someone just said, I just counted 4 helicopters in the air over Broadway south of Waverly Place. From Carrie Burke, the march has reached Houston Street. Barricades along Broadway are long gone. Marchers are also spilling onto the sidewalk and beseeching spectators to join them. No incidents or arrests there. As thousands march, this was at 6:30, as thousands march down Broadway, the Odd Anarchist marching band can be heard playing Dixieland over the whistles. Lots of cowbell. It's more parade than protest. So you get the sense that out there on the streets, they're trying to have a lot of fun. They're trying to keep it light. But there's definitely also some more nefarious elements out there. I just saw a picture of Occupy Seattle. There were some anarchists out there breaking the window of a Nike store wearing Nikes, which was, I guess, kind of ironic. So just to catch you up today, if you've missed out, May Day, Day of the Worker, here in America, we are, keeping the tradition alive as well. There's been things all over. There's been protests and rallies all over the world. We've had them in Russia. We've seen pictures in Russia. We've seen video in Russia. We've seen it from Barcelona, from Madrid. We just brought up some live stream coming from New York. Is that right? Where is this? This is Union Square. This is Liberty Square. This is currently live. Right now, this is the march. This march is actually, this is the march that left Union Square, I believe. Great. This is Tim Cast on Ustream. I actually just read that, like, as of 10 minutes ago when this march started, it's such a long march that people were just leaving Union Square. So this march is going all the way from Union Square, which is near the downtown area of New York, which most of you know because you're watching on Manhattan, and they are on their way down to Liberty Square, Liberty Plaza, formerly Zuccotti Park, or still Zuccotti Park.
Down there. We're trying to get Robot Heart to do sound reinforcement at the after party at Battery Park tonight. Yeah, sure. This is how occupiers.
I occupy. This is how I occupy.
I'm a magician, he says. He doesn't even know the half of it. I mean, it's like. What did you have to call?
So that was Occupy. That was in New York City. That was a live stream broadcast. We are now going to go to Occupy Portland. We're going to show you some footage from there. Control room, are we ready for that? Okay. Just a recap, we had there was an action down in Union Square Park. There was a big there was a march from Bryant Park to Union Square Park, which was part of the OWS Direct Action. There was the Guitar Army walked. They walked 1,000 people walked down to Union Square, played guitar. There was Tom Morello and some other people. Some really great coverage from people on the street. Now this is Occupy Portland, so I will let that carry us away. From New York right now, and just some tweets while we're doing that. On Newsnet, even in Germany, where the economy is churning and unemployment is at a record low, unions estimate 400,000 people showing a country that in Europe is doing so well. Even there, people are still protesting.
Occupier, so at first I was
this is a video from Union Square. I'm sorry, this is a march from Union Square to Liberty Square. I believe this is OWS HD TV. We're very happy to have them have their stream. It's a beautiful stream.
Huge.
There's a lot of people.
Of course. I mean, couldn't have done this.
It looks like a lot of fun out there.
In this fashion.
So Russia Today tweeted, thousands walking down Broadway to Wall Street. #OWS Mayday. So right now, the stream is tenuous. You know, we're relying on internet connections and mobile phones with different types of equipment hooked up to them. This actually, I believe, is a digital SLR using something called a Teradek, which is a piece of equipment that turns, that takes a video from an SLR, turns it into a very usable, more compressed file, which makes it easy to stream. It's actually a very amazing technology. So we're going to go back to Portland. We're going to show you some video from there's a speech out in Portland being given right now. We're going to try to get some footage of that. Tap in there.
Who sponsored was American Friends Service Committee, Civil Liberties Defense Center, International Socialist Organization, and Movimiento Estudiantil Chicano de Aztlán, Oregon New Sanctuary Movement, and Portland Central American Solidarity, Portland Immigrant Rights Coalition, and a couple of unions, Unite Here, ASME, and Oregon AFL-CIO.
Bueno, one thing is very important to understand today, and it is that we are united, and nobody and nothing is going to divide us. Is that right? There we go. Una cosa importante hoy día es de que todos estamos juntos y juntas aquí y nadie nos va a dividir. ¿Verdad? So that is the main theme of this rally, that we won't be divided. Yeah, say it. We won't be divided. We won't be divided. We won't be divided. Exactly. So, in order to have the whole day today and solidarity and union, we did commit to the St. Paul principles that many of you might know. The principles say that we, all the communities in our state, in our city, in all our communities, we won't be divided, that we won't be accusing or doing anything against each other. Because the media out there, those powers that are against us, try to divide us. So we won't let them do it. Decíamos que nos comprometimos con los principios de St. Paul, que son de que no nos vamos a dividir y no vamos a dejar que los medios de comunicación y los poderes nos dividan. So in that sense, we are supporting each other today. And
we invite all of you to check out all the tables with a bunch of information. We have a Jobs of Justice table over there, Voz, Radical Caucus of Occupy Portland, and the Freedom Socialist Party, as well as other organizations that need your support.
Yeah, and also we want to invite you. We have, I'm from Jobs with Justice, and we have a pledge that we ask every one of you to sign the pledge that says, I will come out in solidarity with 5 different organizations in my community that are dealing with struggles, that are fighting some injustice, that we are going to come out, other than mine. Just 5 in a year. If you do that commitment, we will be like today, right? Coming out for everyone else's. So let's do that. There we go. Ahora vamos a empezar entonces y tenemos un grupo de personas de la comunidad que nos van a compartir sus luchas. We're going to start with the speeches of a number of people from our community that are coming to share their own experience of their own struggles. And we want to start with Angela Hill, who is an activist member organizing against foreclosures and evictions. Ahora tenemos a Angela Hill, que es una activista y está organizando en contra de las expropiaciones de las viviendas.
Hola. Hello. My name is Angela Hill, and it is indeed a blessing, an honor, and a privilege to stand before the beautiful people that I am looking at that comprise our community today. I am a homeowner and a member of the Southeast Portland community. I had a successful home business for nearly a decade, then lost my business income. Then the big banks crashed the economy, and my bank was unwilling to work with me. I struggled to hold on to my home, finding work where I could, all the while losing hope, becoming isolated, not knowing what my family would do next. But that wasn't the end. I became involved with We Are Oregon, Unsettled Portland, and the Black Working Group, and the community at large. We the people, the 99%. Working with these groups, working with my community has given me strength to keep fighting. My community was there when my home went to auction. My community was also there when I had an eviction hearing. And my community continues to support me with my legal defense against the bank, Wells Fargo, that wants to take my home. Now, this community has begun a new struggle in the fight against foreclosure. In Northeast Portland this morning, we helped a family reclaim her home that the banks had taken from them. And which had been left empty. We can't have any empty homes, not with the homelessness. Together we said, banks don't need homes, people do. There are too many peopleless homes and too many homeless people, not just in Portland, but across this country, all over the United States. I hope this sets a precedent for people taking action to reclaim their home. My story and our work reclaiming one's family's home are just small pieces of the problem that we are struggling against this May Day. I hope that these experiences show that together, as a community, we can take care of ourselves. We can build a world that pushes back the banks, that allows our communities to thrive. May Day is only the beginning because there is unity in our community. Unity in the community. Unity in the community. Unity in the community.
And the community. Thank
Unity in our community. That's a great way to say what May Day is about. So we're going to try to bring Timcast back up. Tim Pool from who's streaming through Ustream in an HD format. It's a very nice picture. While we're doing that, we were just taking a look around on Twitter. There's definitely a lot of Twitter activity today. A lot of the social media is definitely picking it up. There's thousands of people all over. So, and if you're just tuning in to Manhattan Neighborhood Network tonight, we are providing 15 hours of May Day coverage. Right now we are live. We are showing some live stream. This is actually OWS HD TV. We're looking at the march that's going from Union Square to Liberty Square. From what I understand, actually, this march is blocks and blocks and blocks long. This was a very big turnout today.
It just seems, I mean,
Look, let me tell you this.
what do you believe in?
Here's my view. There's politics in absolutely everything. I go to the supermarket and there's politics between the manager and the cashier.
Right.
I look in the art world, there's politics between people and people take advantage of each other. So, I mean, I think that, yes, there's definitely in terms of numbers, questions to ask, but I do think that I actually think every person needs to take a very hard and careful look at themselves because it's the act of exploitation as opposed to where you use that act.
Yeah.
So it's not about whether it's in a bank or a government or in a shebeen or in
or in a bodega on the corner. Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It happens everywhere. People are being exactly and treated badly wherever you go. So it's about, I mean, that's what's interesting about all of this in 2012 is there's really, people got to change their hearts. They really have to change what they ethically want to do because I think between a person earning $5 million paying a certain amount of taxes versus a person earning $10 and getting screwed by the manager of a restaurant who makes $500, that's exactly the same concept.
So it exists in us across the board, and we need to learn how to heal that.
But it's down to human nature sometimes too.
Yep. Here's a little piece of art that guy's messing with right now. You can't quite see it because it's turned sideways, but it's a paper mache barricade. Because when we started taking over Union Square, and then they started closing down Union Square with barricades every day, so one day we decided to close it ourselves with our own barricades. So before the cops could shut us out, we shut them out. We trapped them in. Well, we only had one, but the rest was all boxes. We lined the whole step in boxes. Like, great, we got you trapped in there now, so you can't fuck with us.
Okay, great. That was the OWS HD TV stream. We are going to try to bring Timcast up. And just to read you some tweets, this day will be taught in history classes to come. That's from the Wolf Shark, at the Wolf Shark. Occupy Steve says, local apartment owners cheering us on as we march towards Wall Street. And now, control room, are we ready for Timcast? Just need a few more minutes. No problem, no problem. Okay, so we're going to cut to that now.
Liberty. Bottom again.
definitely seems like the biggest turnout yet. We don't have an estimate on the crowd, do we? What's up? We don't have a crowd estimate yet?
No, I'm going with at least 5,000. I think that's very conservative. That's Union Square.
5,000?
I mean, I'm being very conservative.
You're being so conservative, you're out of your mind.
What's your estimate?
Gotham is reporting people are still coming out of Union Square.
Yeah, they just left. But it's a narrow street, so I don't know. That's Union Square all the way up there, right?
I worked at a venue that had a 1,000 capacity, and it was as big as this square block that we're in right now.
So what's your estimate?
I have no idea. I can't. It's too big. I was standing up on a second-story fire escape. I could not see the end of the march.
I wonder what NYPD is estimating.
Yep, they got choppers. So it's we're slightly higher than the march right now. We can sort of see over it. How can we get on a rooftop?
That's exactly what I want to know. How do we do this?
How do I get my drone down here? I'm kidding.
How do we get up?
That guy's on a fire escape. So for those that may be watching on a rebroadcast player, you can join in a live chat and the social stream, so you can ask me questions about what's happening, and I can take direction. Just go to the URL timcast.tv. So we're here at Franklin Street and Broadway. Coming really close now.
Well, thanks for watching. This is my name is Brad. This is Manhattan Neighborhood Network's 15 hours of live coverage of May Day. That was Timcast, Tim Pool's live Ustream, providing us really great footage. It's high quality. I just want to let you know we have more programming in store for the rest of the night, where we're going to be covering May Day topics till midnight. At 7 o'clock, after the break that we're going to have in just a minute, we have Roundtable, a struggle of Latinos in the city. We have, after that, we have a Parents for Occupy. Then a little later in the evening, we have the All Street Occupied Theater with Emily Perez. We have a labor union activist roundtable. And then we have a roundtable wrap-up with Occupy Yoga and Wellness. It'll be awesome. I'm very excited. Thanks for tuning in today. I'd like you guys to come back. We'll see you soon. Thanks.